Hey guys, welcome to your February 2022 reading. This reading is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Libra. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with each and every one of you. But please do take the messages that does, leave the rest behind, and also be sure to check out your Moon and Rising signs as well if you find that there are no messages in this video for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors for the collective sign of Libra. Please guide this reading and show what it is that they need to know for the upcoming month of February 2022. Okay, card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so Libras, let's see what we have going on for you guys. I do feel like you guys are really wanting to plan ahead with something, okay, but I do feel like there is a little bit of emotional instability there. All right, the situation you have, the Two of Wands. All right, Two of Wands is all about setting a goal, you know, planning ahead and having this overview of what it is that you would like to do. All right, as you can see, she has like this globe and this like map here with the car. So she's preparing for something, she's planning for something, she's looking out the window, meaning that she can see those things on the horizon. All right, the challenge though, the thing that's crossing this is the King of Cups. All right, so this is why I mentioned a little bit ago that some of you may be, you know, a little bit rocky with your emotions right now in regards to this planning of the future that you're doing. Okay, maybe you feel like it's a little bit of hard work. Maybe you feel like you've done so much, yet there's still so much more that needs to be done or so much further to go. And so you're kind of feeling like that wounded warrior, which I feel like maybe putting you in that emotional space of feeling like, you know, is this ever going to happen for me? All right, the Nine of Wands is all about, you know, being at that point of almost there but not quite there yet. All right, but not knowing if you have enough strength to persevere. All right, and Nine of Wands is also the Test of Faith card. So Spirit is wanting to see how willing you are to push yourself to that finish line. All right, because 9 comes before 10, obviously, and 10 is usually the completion of something. You've made it. All right, so this is that, I feel like, could be a test of faith for you guys. Spirit wanting to see how willing you are to push yourself to the edge. All right, to give it all you've got, to continue to look forward. All right, as she looks out on the horizon and plan, continue to look forward, even though all may not seem as is, or you can't see the bigger picture, you know, at the moment. All right, so just really, but I feel like that is what's keeping you in that emotional space where you're not fully emotionally grounded. All right, just because you're not necessarily knowing what the outcome is. You have the Three of Cups here as the past that is relevant to the situation, and I do feel like this is just saying that you do have a support group around you. Okay, I do feel like you do have people in your corner, in your back, who is there to push you the rest of the way. All right, with this Nine of Wands here, I do feel like you do have a great support system, someone who you can call on, someone who can be your guidance. As you can see, the stars here, stars are usually like the guiding light, and I feel like that is, you know, what you have to lean back on at this moment. All right, so even when things may feel unsure or uncertain, I do feel like you have some type of support system that you can lean back on to kind of see you through. Okay, in the present situation, you have Temperance. All right, and Temperance is one of those things that's about patience. All right, and kind of just, you know, doing things in moderation, mixing, you know, those things that may not make sense to be mixed, but mixing those together to gain the outcome that you're looking for. All right, so it's all about patience and balance, and really doing that alchemy to see what you can create from what it is that you have to work with. All right, this could be part of your planning process. All right, you may have had to wait, and if you think about after the Two of Wands is the Three of Wands, which is, okay, you planted the seeds and now you have to wait. So that's part of the patience process. Okay, and part of the planning process with the Two of Wands and the Temperance is knowing what things can you put together, what map plan can you put together that's going to give you the desired outcome. All right, near future, you have the Emperor. Okay, and this is, I feel like, you gaining control over the situation. All right, so whereas you may be kind of, you know, maybe in the not knowing phase right now, or, you know, still trying to get their phase, I do feel like you will figure it out. Okay, because you do have the Emperor as your near future, meaning that whereas you may feel like there was a lack of control or lack of understanding, you will gain that here with the Emperor in the near future. All right, in the position of the power, your power of the situation, you have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this is mainly telling you to get out of your head, because getting out of your head is what's going to slow you down. All right, because remember the Nine of Wands, she's almost at the finish line. She's almost there. She may be a little wounded and a little, you know, tired, but she's almost there. All right, so I feel like this is telling you to get out of your head about whatever the situation is, whatever it is that you're trying to pursue and move towards. You can do it. All right, you have the support in your corner. I feel like you have the strength of resilience, I feel like, also. All right, but as usual, you know, once we get in our heads, it kind of can alter up the situation a little bit. So that's going to be the power you're going to have over yourself, is to stay out of your head. Okay, in the effects of people around you, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and this is for me, my slow and steady wins the race. So this is just understanding that I feel like it's saying that things are in divine timing. All right, so as long as you do your due diligence, you do the hard work that is required for whatever it is you're planning towards in the future. All right, I do feel like you will get there. All right, it may not be as fast as you would like, but you will get there as long as you're doing your part and putting in your efforts. All right, but the key thing too, I feel like, it's this King of Cups being in a challenge position. You're going to have to regain control over your emotions. Okay, don't let your emotions get the best of you to where it has you in your head about whatever it is that you're moving towards, whatever you're fighting for, whatever you're going up against. Don't throw in the towel quite yet, because you are almost there. All right, you have like I say again, this Three of Cups keeps standing out to me. I feel like it's saying to lean on support at this time if you need it. All right, something that's going to allow you to remain emotionally in place, so that you are not getting into your head about the situation. Okay, in the hopes of fears, I feel like you have the Five of Cups, and I feel like this is just you, like, feeling like you're not good enough in whatever this, for some of you, not all of you, I get a sense of not feeling good enough in regards to the situation. Okay, kind of stand in that stuck energy of, okay, I want more, I want this bowl of life that's here, but I'm too hung up on my downfalls or my the things that didn't work for me, you know, to the point where this is what the energy that I'm stuck in, versus being able to acknowledge, you know, the bowl of life that's around me. Okay, so definitely I feel like, you know, that's energy that you will want to break free from, okay, so that you can push forward and move ahead. You have some ideas, you have some things in mind that you're wanting to do. Things may have been a little rocky up to this point, and you may, you know, be at the point of not knowing, and sometimes it causes us to have these emotional imbalances to where we almost want to throw in the towel and give up, okay. But this is the energy that you're going to want to kind of stray away from and break free and stand your ground, because the outcome is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is all about persevering, okay, sticking in there until the end. All right. As you can see, she has like this bubble of light and protection around her, to where the outside forces or sources can't, you know, get in and interrupt her flow of peace. All right, so this is what I feel like, you know, the place that you'll have to come to is that recognition of the peace within. All right, standing your ground and not throwing in a towel. Whatever it is that you're planning towards, don't throw in a towel. You have a support system there in your corner, in your back, and you can persevere. Okay, it may have been a lot for you, it may have been a lot of obstacles for you, and you know, but I do feel like it is something where the patience will pay off. All right, Temperance too. The patience will come pay off, and everything that you've worked together to kind of mix and twine together to create what it is that the outcome that you're looking for, it will be there for you. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and clarify. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify for me the Two of Wands in a position of the situation for Libra. Why is the Two of Wands here? All right, and we have the Ten of Wands to clarify the Two of Wands. All right, so yeah, some of you are definitely burdened with an overload, okay, and you're either planning to break free from it, and you're planning to make a difference, to move away from those things that, you know, may have been overly stressing you or making you feel like you were taking on an overload. So this is what you're doing, okay, for some of you, okay. And just keep in mind too, you go from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Like you're almost, I feel like, at that finish line for whatever you guys could be planning ahead. Or this can be for some of you that's planning, you know, it took a lot of hard work to get there. All right. It took a lot of hard work for you to get to where you're at. You've planned, you worked your butt off, and it may just be taking, I feel like, an emotional toll on you right now. Thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Please clarify the King of Cups for me in a position of challenge. Yes, I feel like planning that has definitely taken an emotional toll on you guys. All right, but I do think it's hard work and perseverance that's going to pay off. All right. Let's see. King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here? Thank you, beautiful angel. Okay. So we have the Judgment card. Okay. And Judgment card is all about, you know, an awakening or revival. All right. So for some of you, you could be going through like the dark night of the soul phase. Okay. So you're close to the end of this phase. I feel like things are wrapping. I feel like things are wrapping up for you guys, and that may be why you may feel like, you know, a little bit emotionally imbalanced. All right, because usually when we're aligning with what spirit is calling for us to do, sometimes it may feel like a burden, and it may put our emotions all over the place, because right when you think you have it figured out and you think you've got everything planned, there's like a wrench thrown in there somewhere. All right, which kind of, takes a toll on us at times. But I do feel like, you are wrapping up, okay, a phase, and your spirit is preparing you for the next phase. All right. But remember too, I also said that 9 of Wands could be a test of faith. Spirit has to make sure that you are ready for the next phase before they can bless you with it. All right. And remember too, the 3 of Cups is all about you being able to celebrate and be happy with friends and family, which leads me to believe that this is saying that this is a time where, when you're in doubt or you're feeling on the low end, like, this is the time to really release that stressful energy and to really count on that support system that you have that can see you through this at the time. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Please clarify the 9 of Wands for me, please, in the position of the foundation. All right, so we have the Star. Yeah, so definitely, working hard to something that you believed in. All right, working hard for towards something that you believe in. The test of faith, definitely. The Star is all about hope and faith. So this is Spirit's test of faith for you guys. Okay, to see, how willing you are to push yourself to the edge for whatever it is that you want. What is it that you're planning for, Libra, that you want? And how willing are you to achieve it? The Spirit's going to meet you half the way, but they want to make sure you're going to do the same. Do you have the faith that they'll see you through these challenging times? Do you have the faith that they'll see you through when not all things are evident and clear? All right. Thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Please clarify the 3 of Cups for me, please, in the position of past situations. All right, so we have the High Priestess that came out in reverse. All right, so this is, not really trusting yourself. All right, not following your intuition, not following that gut instinct that you have. All right, so kind of being, a little bit, I want to say, like, reserved, in the sense where you're not really being in sync and in flow, I feel like. All right, and this is, I think you losing touch with that because of you kind of being in your head with this 8 of Swords energy. All right, so I think it's time to release those bandages. Okay, remove the blindfold and see yourself for who you really are. Okay, and what you're capable of, and knowing that the answers always lie within. All right, trusting that instinct, being kind of in sync and in tune. All right, and being in sync and tune too with that support system that's around you. All right, allow them to give you the guidance that you need to bring you through, to bring you through stormy times. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Please clarify Temperance for me. Why is Temperance here in the position of present energies? Why is Temperance here? Yeah, so don't be like out of tune, I feel like, or out of sync with the love and support that you have around you, because I feel like that is an important phase of your life right now, is to be in sync and in tune with that. Yeah, working well with others. We have the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so this is a collaborative effort. Okay, So I feel like this is definitely you using your resources, okay, and really mixing and mingling. All right, mixing and mingling for the desired outcome. All right, working well with others, coming together for the greater cause or the greater good or of something. All right, so whatever it is, whoever, if you are like working on a project, all right, that you weren't sure of if it would take off how you wanted it to, I feel like the teamwork and the collaborative effort is going to be a big factor in that. Okay, take leadership over the situation. You are going to be the head of this situation and allow others to follow. So maybe you're meant to lead in something, Libra. You're meant to lead in something and to bring others with you, as you guys will pave the way for others, I should say. Pave the way. If this is something you've already been working on and doing, that's maybe why you may feel the burden of it. Okay, planning towards something but feeling the burden of it. All right, let us clarify the Emperor in a position of near future. I feel like you are supposed to be doing something for the greater good, Libra. Like you're supposed to be leading something, in charge of something for some of you. And the key is in the teamwork. The key is in the collaborative efforts. Okay, and we have the Ace of Swords to clarify the Emperor. All right, so that's definitely some breakthroughs coming through, some aha moments, the light bulb going off, having the mental clarity over the situation. Some of you are called to do something. Some of you are called to lead in one scenario or situation or another. And I think this is about like following your calling and getting that clarity on what that is. All right. Some of you are to be and lead, to take charge over a situation, an event, something that you are going to be the forefront of, the head of. All right. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here in a position of your power in this situation? Why is the Eight of Swords here? And we have the Two of Cups to clarify the Eight of Swords. I think it's some of you guys' responsibility. I don't know why I feel like counselor or healer or something that helps someone. And I feel like too, not only if this is not you breaking out of this Eight of Swords energy, you're going to be called to help people to do that. All right, you're going to be called to help people. So I feel like leader, you're going to have mental clarity over whatever it is that you're doing. But I feel like some of you are definitely called to help others, to work with spirit, to help others get out of Eight of Swords energy, which is that negative thinking, negative thoughts, not feeling good enough. And so I don't know why I feel like counselors. Some of you are counselors. This is if you're not a counselor and you were thinking of becoming a counselor, I feel like this is what you are going to be called to do. All right. And which could be a burdensome job, because helping people to alleviate themselves from problems, I wouldn't necessarily think to be the easiest task. All right. But this is where you work hand in hand with spirit, okay? The duality of it. You working and meeting spirit have the way to be able to get to that point. All right, let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here in a position of surrounding circumstances? Okay, and we have the Two of Pentacles. All right, Two of Pentacles is all about balance and prioritizing, okay? Everything being able to be in focus, and you being able to maneuver through graciously, okay, without the struggle. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles, and this is why, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of the knights. He's not necessarily, you know, he's moving, but he's not moving fast, and the purpose or the reason for that is to make sure that things stay a balance and stay afloat. All right, so this is, you know, take it easy. I feel like, you know, in this situation that's surrounding you, just really make sure you have all your eggs in a row. All right, no need to rush. No need to fully try to understand it or make 100% sense of it just yet. You just want to make sure all your eggs are in a row and everything is balanced. Okay, so whatever you're planning to, making sure that you are keeping things in order and keeping things prioritized in order that they need to be prioritized. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify the Five of Cups in a position of hopes or fears. And I do feel like with that Five of Cups being there too, it's like you may not be, you know, not wanting to gravitate towards something that you don't know, you know, what the outcome of it will be, you know. But what's there is like, it serves its time, I feel like, and it is time for you to really acknowledge the bow of life that spirit has for you. All right, but you may be stuck there because you're not 100% certain, like you don't want to give up A for B, and B is not going to give you what A gave you. Okay, but not considering that B could give you what A gave you plus more. All right, so this is, you know, you kind of being not too sure if this is it for you. Okay, the Four of Wands, if it's going to provide that stability. Okay, if what you're seeking to do is going to provide stability for you. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please, in the position of the outcome. Seven of Wands, definitely go within to find that stillness of peace that's going to allow for you to block out all those forces that's, you know, not for the good of you. And you can gain money from it. All right, there is a financial opportunity in it. There is a gain of abundance coming from it. So stand your ground in the situation, and that is what you will find. All right, that's what you'll find. There's that Ace of Pentacles there. All right, John, the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, things working out in your favor. All right, so then let us go ahead and pull some oracle cards. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please guide and give me an oracle card that will confirm and validate this reading, please. Yeah, so some of you are meant to be like a big support system, I think. All right, and I feel like you may know that, but you're not necessarily acknowledging it. And like I've been hearing like counselor for the longest. Like for some of you, if that was something you were considering or thinking about, you know, you are meant to lead others, I feel like, out of situations that are not in their best interest, and it's going to bring them closer to a better understanding. Yeah, so you have the fates. Definitely something that is fated for you with this Judgment card here also. Yeah, so this is a calling for some of you guys. This is a calling for you to acknowledge the things that can be changed, acknowledge the things that cannot be changed, or that can be changed, you know, but also being able to recognize the difference between the two. All right. Let's get a couple more oracle cards. But I feel like you're afraid because you don't know if this path will bring you, will be fulfilling enough, if it's going to give you the stability, if it's going to give you the financial gain. Stick to it. Work hand in hand with spirit, and it will. All right. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Let's see. One oracle card, please. Okay. And we have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Yes, even with this Emperor here, you know, gaining the clarity so that you guys can step into power. And whatever this power is fated for you guys. All right. So kind of just allowing yourself to be in that emotional space of acceptance of whatever this, you know, is for you. Thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Can I have a spirit message, please, for Libra as it relates to the messages you have put on the table? Spirit message for Libra, please. Okay, and we have breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Yeah, so breathe, Libra, and, you know, exalt those feelings and emotions of stagnation or doubt. All right, breathe. Find that piece of serenity. As you can see here, he's in this calm meditative state. All right. Yeah, definitely feel like this is a calling for some of you guys out there to take some type of leadership role, and I do feel like it has to do with leading others, counseling others, guiding others, okay, for the greater good, of course, working hand in hand with spirit. All right, it may not have seemed certain to you, it may be something that you are even a little bit doubtful about, but you will persevere, and this is Spirit's test of faith to you, to see that you are open to your support system, open to following your intuition, open to holding on to that faith that's going to push you through and allow you to stand your ground, persevere, and bring in all those sources that you are looking for, which is the stability, which is the Ace of Pentacles, but really being able to prioritize. All right, prioritize and do your due diligence by doing the hard work that is needed in order to be able to work collaboratively, you know, with yourself, with others, with the group of people that you are assigned or called to help, Libra. All right, my lovelies. So that is your February 2022 reading. Really hope it resonated. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.